I remember the first time I ever tried to drive a car, and let me tell you, that was certainly an experience. See, I mean, I always like just watch my dad or my mom or like anybody, right? Then the driver's seat driving the car. I'm like, wait, that low key looks kinda easy. So, first time, like, okay, bet. And by the end of it, I'm like, what even is going on? I don't know if anyone else had like that experience or like you guys are just like him, prodigies in driving. But I'm like, by the end of it, I'm like, I don't think I can ever drive like my dad, or I don't think I can ever drive comfortably. But now, it's 2 years later, and I just drive every single day, no complications at all, and I'm pretty comfortable. And I guess the point of that story was just to, I guess, say, like, the light at the end of the tunnel looks far away, and, you know, the peak of the mountaintop looks really high from where you're standing. But the truth is, if you just work on it every single day, you'll get there. You know, I had this metaphor in like one of my English classes. Like, thought about it, like the peak of the mountaintop. Like when I stare at it, I'm like, I could never do that. With where I am now, I could just never do it. Not in a million years. But if you just take it step by step, not look at the top, but look at the step above you, right? And somehow you'll somehow magically be able to get to the top. I don't know how it works, bro. But like even like in a game like Rainbow Six Siege, right? I was like a gold back in the day, and I'm like, man, I could just never get to champ level. But I put in the time because I like Siege, and well now I'm not champ level, but I'm like, okay, I think I can get there, right? Same thing with driving. Like I never thought I could like be a good driver like my dad, but now I'm like, okay, I'm getting there, you know. And so I don't know if anyone else had the same mindset I had before, where it's like, oh, you're looking at what someone's doing, you're like, man, I could just never do that. Listen, man, if you just look at the step, just like right in front of you, right, and just just do that for maybe a couple weeks, couple months, a couple years, depending on the goal. By the end, you're like, wait, okay, maybe I can actually do this, right? And so my advice to you guys is just, I guess, stop looking at the end and just start looking at what's in front of you, you know? And this obviously doesn't apply to all things, it just, applies to, I guess, having a goal, right? Because the goal looks so far away when you really haven't learned anything. But once you know some stuff, you're like, wait, hold on, I can actually do this. And yeah, you can. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. It's been a hectic 3 days. I had a like really big project due, and just turned it in. Pretty tired, so I guess I'll be going to bed now. See you guys later. Take care, guys.